Oh, isn't that sweet? Give me an N. Oh, good. See, I gave you one there. What's that? That's an M&M. Yeah, some of you thought maybe taking a look at the sermon title. Yeah, M&Ms. Why would there be that? And some of you are involved in our biggest winter program, right? Come here, Kim. Here we go.
You fill that up and I'll give it to all the other teams.
Well, that's, now, I provide you, there's good health nutrition right there, right? Well, it's in the trash can. Does that matter?
Who wants this? Anybody but who's on the jelly bellies?
Look,
Nobody?
here, Brother Steve, I have my own purse.
Oh, you bring your own. Now then, I got a question, though. Of course, you know that I'm not just going to bribe you for being here. We're glad to have you, though. That's... Uh-oh. Hey, Austin. What do you think? I think that's probably enough up there. Uh-oh. Good was awesome. What other words begin with M? Does anybody know what the M and M stands for in M&Ms? Does anybody know what the M&M stands for? Mars, that's part of it, but it's not Mars and Mars. What is it? Nobody knows?
Joe says melt in your mouth.
No, but that was one of... How old are M&Ms? Not this particular package. There you go, there's 3 or 4 for you. That's what Kim said to do, was to give you that many.
I used to have 3 M's in my name.
Used to have 3 M's in your name. Mrs. Packing your own?
Thank you. Thank you.
Everybody should get them, shouldn't they, Jim? And you got worried thinking maybe you had come in last and you wouldn't get any.
Thank you.
Oh, we're already eating them. You got it? He just gave you one? Huh? Some of them are already eating them, aren't they? You notice nobody had to be given instructions on what to do with them. He didn't get a pack. I thought you were going to share yours with him.
Yeah, right.
It-
I gave mine away than that.
I gave mine away.
Hey, Bruce, I'm sorry.
Don't make me knock you on the floor.
Here, Bruce, quick. There's a few more packs if you didn't get them, but surely whoever sat next to you, they got them. And they could have been shared. And more than just opening up the pack and giving you one of them. We have our youngest grandson, that's the job of his sister, is when they're coming home from daycare, is to open up the package of whatever it package be, and she has to feed him to keep him quiet. For some of you, that's the same way. We might just have to feed you to keep you quiet. As Ann said, 40 years ago was my first Sunday serving a church outside of Louisville, outside Shepherdsville, between Shepherdsville and Mount Washington. That was my first paid ministry position. And they are the reason that I'm here today. But we can go back and look at some other on the past. But the M&Ms sort of symbolize ministry. Music, missions, message, methods, all of those other sort of M words. For you see, that lowercase white M on a piece of candy-coated chocolate is a registered trademark, is a logo not only for those little candies that melt in your mouth and not in your hand, that had their start in 1941 as part of the war effort by Mr. Mars. He was a candy maker and noted how the little drops of chocolate, if they were encoded in something, they wouldn't melt. This was during wartime, and there was a strict rationing of chocolate. And so he partnered with a Mr. Murray, who owned the rights to chocolate in the wartime. And so 20% of the company that they started was his. And until the late 40s, he remained, and we still have the M&M name of the Mars Candy Company.